Pamela Anderson has dropped a bombshell accusation against Meghan Markle, claiming the Duchess of Sussex plagiarized key elements from her memoir, Love, Pamela, to create Markle's upcoming Netflix cooking show. According to Anderson, the memoir's unique use of food as a metaphor for resilience and love has been echoed in Markle's project, a similarity that Anderson believes crosses the line from inspiration to outright theft. The allegations have ignited a firestorm of public reaction and cast a glaring spotlight on Hollywood's contentious history of intellectual property disputes. Fans of the Baywatch star have rallied behind her, flooding social media with support under hashtags like #JusticeForPamela, which trended worldwide shortly after the news broke. Many argue that Anderson's claim reflects a larger pattern of appropriation within the entertainment industry, where high-profile creators are often accused of exploiting less powerful figures for their ideas. As the controversy grows, Anderson has revealed that she is consulting legal experts and compiling evidence to substantiate her accusations. Netflix, which has invested heavily in Markle's new show, has declined to comment on the allegations. However, insiders suggest that the production already faced delays over concerns about originality, hinting at potential cracks in Markle's creative process. This silence from Netflix has not quelled the backlash but has instead amplified calls for accountability. Critics argue that Netflix has a responsibility to ensure ethical content creation and prevent its platform from becoming a venue for plagiarism controversies. For Markle, this dispute could prove disastrous for her carefully crafted public image. Long seen as a champion for women's empowerment and originality, Markle is now facing intense scrutiny over her creative integrity. The accusations have also revived earlier debates about the authenticity of Markle's work, raising questions about whether her past projects have borrowed too liberally from other sources. Critics warn that this controversy could inflict long-lasting damage on Markle's reputation, especially among fans who admire her for her advocacy and originality. Pamela Anderson has not shied away from framing this as a deeply personal betrayal. Her memoir, Love, Pamela, recounts her struggles and triumphs, with food serving as a symbolic thread that ties together themes of love, resilience, and personal growth. Anderson insists that her memoir is not just a story but a reflection of her identity, making the alleged appropriation by Markle particularly egregious. "This is not just about me," Anderson said in a recent statement. "It's about protecting the voices of creators who pour their lives into their work." The controversy has sparked a broader debate about the creative ethics of Hollywood. Allegations of plagiarism are not new to the industry, but Anderson's claim underscores the persistent challenges faced by creators in safeguarding their intellectual property. Hollywood has often been accused of prioritizing marketable names over original talent, leading to a culture where ideas are borrowed, or outright taken, with little consequence. Legal experts suggest that Anderson's case may hinge on proving substantial similarities between her memoir and Markle's show. While inspiration is a legally gray area, outright duplication of unique concepts could form the basis for a strong intellectual property case. If the core themes and narrative structures of the show align too closely with Anderson's memoir, there could be significant legal ramifications, said one entertainment lawyer. Meanwhile, the public outcry has placed significant pressure on Netflix to address the issue. Critics have accused the streaming giant of turning a blind eye to originality concerns during the show's development. Some industry insiders have suggested that Netflix may conduct an internal review or make behind-the-scenes adjustments to avoid further controversy. For Pamela Anderson, the fight represents a larger battle against a system she perceives as exploitative. She has called for greater protections for creators, urging Hollywood to adopt stricter guidelines for respecting intellectual property. Her fans, many of whom admire her resilience and transparency, see this as another chapter in Anderson's fight for justice and integrity. For Meghan Markle, the stakes are equally high. Already a polarizing figure, these allegations could deepen the divide between her supporters and detractors. Her critics argue that the allegations fit into a larger pattern of unoriginality, citing earlier controversies involving her ventures. On the other hand, her defenders insist that Markle has consistently been a victim of overblown attacks, and they question the validity of Anderson's claims without concrete evidence. At its core, this dispute is about more than just a memoir or a Netflix show. It highlights the precarious position of creators in an industry where power dynamics often favor those with greater influence and resources. Pamela Anderson's willingness to take a stand, despite the risks, has reignited conversations about intellectual property and the ethical responsibilities of high-profile creators. As this drama unfolds, all eyes are on Netflix, Anderson, and Markle. Will Anderson present irrefutable evidence? Will Netflix respond with transparency? And how will Markle navigate yet another public relations storm? This story is far from over, and its resolution could have lasting implications for Hollywood's treatment of creators and their work.